at the heart of Cappadocia, at the heart of history, nature, and it's an exquisite part of our country, governed by Mr. Fidan, the governor of Nevşehir. Sir, the floor is yours, the governor of Nevşehir. Welcome. Vice President, dear guests, members of the press, at the outset, at the very beginning, I would like to extend my gratitude for coming to this beautiful province of ours where history, nature, underground and ground values meet. I mean, it's a beautiful part of our nation, at the heart of Anatolia, at the heart of Cappadocia. This is the province of Nevşehir, and all of you, welcome to Nevşehir. Vice President, dear guests, well, Cappadocia is on the cultural and natural heritage list of UNESCO among the first 39 tourism centers, and it's not only a tourism center. For thousands of years we have been the cradle of civilizations here, not to mention natural formations, environmental formations, topographic formations, the fairy chimneys and its cuisine, all these, looking at all these aspects, we see that Cappadocia has always been at the heart of human civilization at all stages, and a rising star actually in this sense today. Internationally speaking, we have Cappadocia as a global brand, accommodating 4 million plus tourists, domestic and international tourists every year. Cultural heritage, sustainable development, regional development efforts are also taking place at the heart of Cappadocia, and this enchanting part of the world, Cappadocia, thanks to its geographical past, is also sitting on top of many underground resources. In Kozaklı district, for example, we have in Nevşehir a great opportunity, great greenfield opportunities for power generation and health tourism. What I mean is geothermal resources that we have that are lying underground, that we're sitting on top of. Vice President and valuable guests, Turkey is a geothermal rich, actually it's one of the most richest countries of the world in terms of geothermal resources, which we must strive to tap into sustainably for generation of clean energies, for added value in agriculture, in tourism, in health, and also to secure food safety and security. We call this the second century of our republic, the Turkish century, which will be shaped by the 12th development plan with a specific focus on increased use of renewable energy resources, combating climate change, and effective and efficient use of resources, not to mention sustainable growth targets. Those are at the heart of the 12th development plan, in addition to geothermal. And geothermal actions will serve as a critical bridge, actually, to, again, bridge all these goals to achieve. And our governor's office, our governor here is working towards those goals, towards environment-friendly and sensitive investments, including geothermal, whereby Cappadocia could take the lead in this transformative effort with the development agency, with universities, with academia, NGOs, and of course with the investors and the business cycles. This requires that we work as bureaucrats in full harmony with all these parties, with all these stakeholders, to create tourism investments, greenhouse investments, hotels, health facilities, etc., whereby we'll be able to use these capabilities and tap into this potential most effectively and shape our policies accordingly. In our district of Kozaklı, we are building hotels for almost 2,000, for hotels with a bedding capacity of 2,000, and in there the terminal facility again accommodates thousands and thousands of national as well as international tourists. In recent years, the total number of overnight stays has exceeded 230,000. Yeah. Kozaklı PT hospital, physical therapy hospital, is also a good example of our efforts. Since 2011 has treated or provided therapy services to almost 20,000 patients and proved it's an effective health institution in Cappadocia. Geothermal, of course, is not only limited to tourism and health, it also taps into the field of agriculture and agricultural production. What I mean to say is, again, in the district of Kozaklı, we have allocated some 180 hectares of covered greenhouse facilities to produce tomatoes for tomato production, again translating into support to sustainable agriculture. Again, the greenhouse OIZ extending over 1,500 plus hectares proves also to be one of the most prominent, will become in the near future, become one of the geothermal agricultural facilities. In another district, we are using geothermal waters for purposes of therapy and recreation in our hotels in other districts, which will translate into increased tourism investments, we believe. Vice Presidents and distinguished guests, today, this international event brings us here together, gives us an opportunity to tap into all these issues, making best use of our geothermal resources. We'll be able to share experiences and knowledge, and maybe have an opportunity to shake hands for the future. That's what makes me want to extend my gratitude to everybody who had a hand in the organization of this event. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart, and also we are honored with your presence, Vice President, by your presence. Thank you for coming. Thank you for not leaving us alone in this event on this issue. Inshallah, this event will pave the way for future gains that we're aspiring to achieve. Thank you, Governor.